Welcome back to Dark Souls 3 with the Universe Gentleman. So last time we sent Greyrat off to pillage one final area. So I think I'm right. I think I'm pretty sure I'm right that Ludleth has, in order to extend the Age of Fire, has created this new throne room away from the auspices of the old king and the old firekeepers. Yep, I don't care about what you... Okay. So, to continue his quest, we need to do Rosari's finger stuff, which we can't do until we completely finish Cirrus's path. We want to sit down. Before I run up, I'm just going to quickly check. He's still here. We need to teleport out. For the area to reload. It really, to me, that one area makes this game interesting in the way that Dark Souls 1 is interesting. In terms of ferreting out the lore. So, I'm pretty sure Ludleth, to me, it seems, that Ludleth caused the Exodus. The Exiled One. But he was already called the Exiled One unless that was scratched on his throne back there as well. Unless that... It could be that the Lords of Cinders are so deeply tied to the thrones, and deeply tied to the old thrones as well. Like, I don't even think they're tied to these thrones. We put them on these thrones, but they're never... They don't spawn here as far as I can tell. Like, maybe they're tied to the old thrones. And maybe they're so closely tied to the thrones that their names appearing on the back, as well as how the thrones look, is inextricably linked to them. So once he became Ludleth the Exiled, in essence, that essence was then inscribed on his throne. Or maybe FromSoft was being lazy and just reused the same models, you know. Half a dozen of one, two of the other. Hello, Patches.
Hey, what happened to Greyrat anyhow? I haven't seen him at all lately. If you know where he's scurried off to, be sure and tell me.
The interesting thing is here...
I need to stock up. And if he's gone and croaked, he'll have left a gold mine.
I don't think Patches kills him. I think Greyrat dies anyway, because if you don't give the armor to Sigurd, and you can tell Patches beforehand where Greyrat's gone the second time, and Patches puts on the Katarina armor and saves Greyrat. It's like Patches only betrays you once. If you survive Patches' betrayal, he becomes your friend. But I think this time... I think he's just too late. I think he's just...
It's not like he's new to this game. What's got into him?
And they know each other. Also, I believe that Patches was the one that locked Greyrat in the cell. And that was his betrayal. And like Patches, once Patches had betrayed you and failed, he legitimately becomes your friend. Like he stops being a jerk. It's like his weird code of honor he has. And he saves Greyrat in the second case if Sigurd's not there to do it and you tell him to go there. So I think in this case he's just too late. I'm not sure that spawning out will help. I think we've got to go to the next area and finish it. So we can either go to an optional area, or we can go finish the Cinder stuff. I think we go to an optional area. I don't actually remember. It's definitely in... It's in Illafill dungeon. It's in here. It's one of the shortcuts. I'm just... Wait, was it? No, was it in a dungeon or was it outside the Pontiff? You know what? We're not doing the side quest now. I don't remember where it is. And... Yeah, I'll look it up between videos. We'll go on. We'll head forward now. to Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Oh, before we do that, we should definitely check out what we can get from the souls. That we picked up. I quite like the area we're going into. It's a decently set up zone. I think, or am I thinking of? I think I might be thinking of the zone after it. No, I'm thinking of this zone. Has to be. Has to be this zone. We'll probably check on patches, just in case it does just need an area transition. Right, so new things we've got. Soul of Consumed Osiris, the Moonlight Greatsword, which is the From staple, first seen for me in Armored Core. Legendary dragon weapon associated with Seath the Pale Drake. Charge strong attack to its limit to unleash Moonlight Wave. Osiris, the Consumed King, was infatuated with the search for moonlight, but in the end it never revealed itself to him. Halberd of Gundyr the Champion, received when he was charged with his duty. The old cast-iron halberd has the power to break the poise and is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. So, what happened, I think, is that Gundyr, the bells tolled, and this Gundyr went in front of the shrine to wait there for the kindled one to judge him, and the shrine had moved on. This copy that where we are is the new shrine. Is where the unkindled was drawn to, because that was where the bell rang, and the bell ringing summons the Lords of Cinder as well. So no, I was wrong in that they're not still tied to the old thrones, at least not explicitly. They might still be tied to them, but they're not summoned there because the bell tolls here, and they're summoned to where the bell tolls. Okay. Do we look at these? Paired enchanted swords, yes. Here we go. Portion of a steel chain used to restrain Gundyr. Gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief. A productivity most apparent in the greatest of champions. This thing, I don't know, it does give you a bunch of vigor, endurance, and vitality, but at the same time, I don't think we want it.
I took the mantle of Lord of Cinder of mine own volition. I speak these words with pride. Choose thy fate all the more, should thy fate entail such foul betrayal.
Yeah, so the last time I did this path, I didn't betray her, because the Firekeeper speaks.
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given. But Firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire. Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
Wish for a world without flame.
Of course. I serve thee, and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame. Until the day of thy grand betrayal. Ashen One, forgive me if this soundeth strange. The eyes show a world without fire. A vast stretch of darkness. But 'tis different to what is seen when stripped of vision. In the far distance, I sense the presence of tiny flames. precious embers left to us by past lords, linkers of the fire. Could this be what draws me to this strangely enticing darkness? Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me, and strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was, as it has always been. Ashen One,
Okay.
I was farewell.
So, what she sees in that plains, if the great betrayal doesn't happen, if the betrayal of the Lords of Cinder happens, but a further betrayal doesn't, what I believe happens is this age ends as Lord Gwyn fought against with every fibre of his being, and humanity takes its place. The furtive pygmy takes its place, because this world is not natural. This age is created by the Gwyn, who saw the passing of the Age of Gods and rallied against it, and furthermore created anew by Ludleth, a new age of repetition, sort of heir to the old age of the gods, where things just stop here forever, and the past repeats itself again and again and again. And if humanity isn't linked to the first flame, if we break that bond, we enter the true age of man, and those embers are the fire that sits in every man's soul. And possibly that's not the age that would have happened had Gwyn not interfered, the age of darkness, the age of hollows. But it's the age created from the ashes of the Lord of Gwyn's age, where mankind was linked to the first flame, and thus gained light, and through this light gained sentience and became more. And even though the first flame fades, and even though we may break the first flame, the fire, the embers remain in the will of man. And to me, that's the best ending to this game. But the power is mine. So we continue.
The unsworn Budget Gate into
I forgot what we were doing. No, we weren't. We came back for some reason. But I don't know what it was. We'll talk to Patches. Sorry about that side tangent. Though really, this is the part of the game that I love most. Okay, Patches isn't here. Patches has gone away. I came back to look at the the souls that we'd gained. Leave it, honestly, I don't usually ask for comments and crap like that, but if you're watching this video, I'd love to hear what you think about Dark Souls and what's happening. And don't just, by the time this video comes out, because although I'm recording these far in advance, and we'll be uploading them one a day, I suspect that with my upload speed, these videos will come out after Vardy Video and E&B and all them do their lore stuff, and maybe they'll come to a different conclusion. I hope they do, because I want to seek a discussion. So don't just say what they said in the comments. Say what you think. Don't speak if you're fully convinced by what Vardy Video and the like say, because I can just go watch their channels. But if you've drawn your own conclusions, or you disagree with Vardy and you disagree with me, or you agree with me, or say something in the comments. I'm gonna die here. It's fine, actually. I don't want to be embered in this area. This area, at least at the time of this recording, is by far the best to invade, because a bunch of people come in here embered from the dancer fight, and are woefully unprepared for that fight that I just had then, and they die. So if you invade, half the time, you invade to see that the host of embers has been slain, and you don't have to do anything. You just get the free soul. I'll also show you. Okay. As you can see, it's quite a difficult goddamn battle. The problem is that I'm trash. I'm hot garbage. I've been thinking with my little brain. The problem is I don't want to have to fight. Like, there's no point me attacking that knight until I've killed the other guy. So I'm going to start paying freaking attention to what I'm doing. I'm gonna magic up my sword. I'm gonna run in. I'm gonna kill this goddamn prick and his friend. Because I do like to kill the enemies in this area instead of running through up to a point. Hey, buddy. Okay, he's dead. And... Oh, no stamina! He got me. He got me and I was trying. As you can see, like, these enemies are a massive step up from the last zone. Hopefully that's the last time I die to them. I'm a little drained from doing, like, a bunch of bosses in a row and the lore stuff I was just talking about. And I still haven't had breakfast because I'm an idiot, basically. Okay, this time we win. The important thing is to keep an eye on that other knight while we're killing the first guy. Because the first guy isn't going to attack us, it's going to be the knight that attacks us. So we'll lock on to this guy, but look at the knight. And then lock onto the knight. Ah, I was going in for a kick. Wow, he got me again. Jesus. This is hyper embarrassing. Okay. Just gotta calm the fuck down. It's because I'm all hyped up about the lore stuff from that side area. Just gotta get into the rhythm. Like, I farm against these guys. These are the people I farm against. Although, to be fair, I was farming them with sorcery earlier. Gotcha. Okay, so these are the main enemies of this area. There's a bonfire up here. We want to draw this knight out, but kill this guy first. Ah, that spear bash. Idiot, idiot, idiot. Deserve that. God, we need to get out of here. We can't fight two at once. I'm just going to have to run past. Much as I hate to do it, I'll try and fight them after I light the bonfire. But I've died too many times in this area to be comfortable. Okay, lit the bonfire. I'll go back and kill those guys because... So this guy here, actually, if you... Not this one. The guy that's walking away is really great to farm against. He gives you 4,000 souls, closer to 6,000 if you're wearing, like, the stuff that buffs. And he's... Despite what it looks like... Actually, you know what? Let's... Ow. Let's see how he fares again. Fuck you. Just let me... Okay, no, that's not working. These enemies, this area is full of these guys, so I'm gonna need to learn how to fight them again. The problem is I don't know actually what the problem is. I've been running this build long enough. I'm just out of sorts. Okay, prick. They also drop large Titanite shards and occasionally chunks. So you put the Helmet of Avarice on, run over, kill this guy, although it's best to do so with sorcery. And, like, see, for me, I have with the character I was last doing this with, my sorcery is such that I was 3-hitting this guy with sorcery. But even so, like, they're not that hard to beat. That went a lot better. Just gotta kick the goddamn shield and get into the right rhythm. Now let's never speak of it again. This way is simply back to this area. I don't really know why. Don't really know why that thing. Why there's that shortcut, but I guess it's fine because it's just like a little. Actually, we're gonna magic up in this area. There is a chest here, and never mind. If only I had a fire. Actually, you know what? Fine. If only we had a fire, maybe Siegfried would come back. We do have some regular enemies here. Same as the guys from the start of the game, but obviously a little stronger. They also have the annoying trick of throwing see the dragons? Created like they're weird shadow dragons that Osiris would like. Osiris and Ludleth working together to create dragons? Like, is the path he saw not the age of man, but a return to the age of dragons, shepherded in by the temporary age of repetition while the power grows. How many chunks do we have? I think we need 6. I was busy reading. Go away. Oh, we've only got 4. Okay. This enemy's going to kick my ass. What we want him to do is drop down. He didn't drop down? He did drop down. Cool. We'll deal with him in a sec. I will fight him. I just want to get this stuff first. Winged Knight Helm. And Sacred Bloom Shield. And we could go around and not fight this guy, but we will at least give it a shot. If we die, we die. This one looks like it was probably earlier. Really wish I wasn't out of mana. FP rather. Got him. Sloppy fight though. And we got a chunk. Nice! And some Titanite twinkling. We are going to put this on because we can get Titanite from this area. Chunks, rather. So we're not going to magic up our weapons after all. Meaning our the stuff in sorcery isn't wasted because we do use against bosses, and that's where it's most important to have. Like, we're two-shotting these guys anyway. Ow. These guys are still a problem. And I can't heal. Ooh, I did just have enough FP to get that attack off once. We can't heal now. And there's more of them. And we're dead. Okay. There are enemies I'll fight in this area. But I'm going to run past a bunch there. I don't want to fight the enemies I already fought, and we're really close to the next bonfire. May as well just run YOLO through. We don't need more salt. Like, our build is effectively finished. All we're going to be doing is getting a bit extra HP rather. Also, the fucking sun or the moon, like the dark sign is up. Like, what the hell? Dark sign. Oh, that's enough. That might be... I don't know what that takes us to... We've gotten hit already. And we're dead. What a frustrating video. We've got enough to upgrade our sword, so we should. If we can get a +10 weapon now, it'll be great, although maybe we don't be getting up to a +8. Once we get +9, we've got a +10 because we've got the chunk already. Oh, we're gonna have to pop a... We're gonna have to pop a... this. A soul. Anything else to say?
Welcome host, Ashen One.
Nope.
That is, wasn't he?
Oh, nope. We take that up to a 10. And we will, for shits and giggles.
Pretty be careful. I don't.
So, our blade is now a +10. It does a lot of damage. I don't know. My brain isn't working well enough to work out how much damage that is. You know, simple maths, it's hard. I think that is also the earliest I've gotten a +10 weapon. I usually don't get one until after the fight with, Did that just happen again? Am I just accidentally teleporting back to the shrine? I probably am just pressing down and teleporting back to the shrine. We're not going to be able to get to the... Well, we could rush the boss this time, but we're missing out on a lot of the area, and I do want to clear out a bunch of this area. Hello! Ow! Bonfire's right up here, so we don't need to worry about the people still following us. I can't proc it for some reason. What the hell? Usually you can proc it, you just can't use the damn thing. Okay, I guess we kill this guy. Jerk. Now can we proc it? Sweet. We may as well sit down. I'll probably get up to the... maybe get up to the boss door. This area is actually fairly short if you're rushing through it, which I plan to be. First things first. You jump off over this way. Pick up the undead bone shard. Kill you before you can transform. Oh, there are dragons, by the way. Lightning hands. Oh, bugger. Okay. We are going to be running like hell from here because there are a lot of ambushing enemies. Oh, got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Two Twinkling Titanite. Worth. Worth! We've gone the wrong way. Hey, buddy. I want this crossbow. This way. Running continues. Bugger. Okay. Are we being followed by a bunch? We are. This way. Oh, bugger. We missed out on that, whatever it is. I don't care to find out what it is. It's fine. Probably just a chunk or something. We don't need chunks anymore. All we'd be upgrading is our side weapons or our pyromancy flame. Okay. This area is real annoying to fight. So we're not going to. We're gonna die. You know what? I think I'm gonna end the episode here. I'll see you on the other side, guys.